Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Dave Z.
And I'm Bree Molitor.
And this chick next to me, her name is Bessie Theodorsson.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, I really didn't, did I?
Yeah, well, close enough.
Taterson, Bessie Taterson.
We're gonna. Hey guys, we are live here at Bikini Bottom, so we're gonna let this feed build up just a minute or two. Bessie, myself, Bree, and Zach. I'm sure he's gonna jump in here in a minute. No, he's not.
Boy.
No, he said he's not. He's very gassy right now.
there.
But
He feels okay. He just finished all his nachos.
yeah, there we go. What's up, everybody?
We're out here and everyone's testing and tuning on the hills here at Bikini Bottoms. We are getting ready to kick things off at 5 o'clock tonight for the UTV Bounty Hills. Hills 1, 2, and 3 will be tonight. And then we're going to really kick things off in earnest tomorrow morning. And
So 5 o'clock tonight, we will be live with the Bounty Series.
Yeah, the UTVs.
Now, the Bounty Series, we've never gone, Bree and I have never gone live for it. I've been to the one at Blue Holler.
Yeah, I've never even been to a bounty race, the UTV bounty
It's
race.
freaking amazing. It's pretty amazing. Basically, there are 5 hills, and they start with the easiest. You know, hills 1 and 2 are usually fairly easy. That's where the drivers try to get up them as fast as they can. Hills 3, 4, and 5 get a whole lot tougher. Hill 3 is harder than 2, 4 harder than 5, and 5 is
So there's a progression.
a little progression.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Bessie and I have been drinking since 5 this morning. No, we haven't. We haven't been.
Of course not, of course not.
I feel like it. I'm a little jet lagged, if you will.
It's very hot out here, too.
It's quite hot.
We're melting.
We've got people all the way from Iceland who's touched. How many came over with you, Bess?
I would say it's about 200 people that came over here with buggies, and we have a lot more coming for the weekend, just spectators.
It's like
Now
Camp Iceland.
Yeah.
everything.
Exactly, yeah.
All the shipping containers and all the
Now, did you
booths
guys
and
come over in the
everything.
containers, or did you fly over?
We came in the containers. We had a lot of water and something else, and some.
Okay, we won't talk about that. We can't talk about that in America.
We cannot. That's true.
So, you brought about 200 drivers,
Yeah.
teammates, fans.
So it's going to be 10 teams, 10 buggies that we brought over here, and with those we had 7, 8 guys for each buggy and the service crew and stuff like that. So it's a lot of people here. It's a real Icelandic festival, Viking village being raised up here.
As we say down here, it is buck wild already. I'm looking at people from all over the country. We've got folks from Oregon. We got Team Oregon here. We've got people from Canada. I saw a couple people from Israel here. I was like, really,
Good.
Israel?
Wow.
This event is picking up.
So what do we got tomorrow morning? Tomorrow morning,
Start with UTV.
at what time? 8 o'clock,
8
right?
o'clock, sorry. Oh, yeah, you hold it.
And that's Central Time, people. So if you're on the East Coast or the left coast, just keep consideration. It is Central Time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be in the morning. I'm not sure with this AM, PM stuff you have over here.
0800. So 0800, is that okay?
Yeah, that would be good.
Okay.
Let's keep it military.
0.
Then we're going to do the four-wheel off-road tracks. First track around 11, and then you're going to do the bouncers for Hill 2, I think.
So you and Zach are going to be going live for those,
yeah.
correct?
Yeah.
So, folks, for those of you who've never been to an event and experienced the whole Zach, if you will, you're in for an experience, I promise you that. And
an
Bessie,
experience.
I don't want to undersell you because there's no telling what you might say, correct?
Exactly, yeah. They try to censor me, but it's gonna be pretty challenging to hold your mouth back up in here, but back
Between you and Zach.
Yeah, just between us.
gosh.
Yeah.
It may get a little bit weird. So that's at 8 in the morning.
Yeah,
we got
maybe
the
don't let the
UTV
kiddos
Cup
watch
Series,
that one.
the first hill.
We're gonna keep it clean. Don't worry, guys.
What's up, everybody? I see tons of names tuning in. Joey, Jason, Anthony, Sam, Shelby, Roland, Dylan, Nick.
Wow, a lot of people watching. That's good. But yeah, then on Saturday we're gonna start at 8 o'clock again, and then I'm so excited about the skimming, the world
Explain
record.
that to me, because I don't really know what
Yeah.
that is or what that entails.
Yeah. So we do that a lot back in Iceland. So we take rivers and lakes and stuff like that, and we just thrust on over them, try to skim on top, and it's challenging. I mean, if the cars goes wobbly, you're out. But yeah, we're gonna do it here in Bikini Bottom down at the water. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's gonna be dark. I think some of the drivers have maybe some fireworks, and it's gonna be a big show.
You guys bought out like one of the fireworks tents, didn't you? I heard a rumor.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna.
You can
tell
either
you.
confirm nor
No,
deny.
I'm not gonna confirm that.
whether that occurs.
He's neither going to confirm nor deny
No, exactly.
that they have
If you
a
have-
couple of tons of freaking fireworks.
If you have any chance, I think you should come down here and see this madness.
So tomorrow the action starts at 8 o'clock in the morning with the UTV Hill number 1. Then at 9 a.m., the SRRS Hill number 1. I take that as the Bouncer Hill number 1.
Probably. Yeah.
And then at 11 a.m., we've got the Formula Off-Road Crew. And it's ridiculous.
It is. It's absolutely ridiculous. And these guys, I mean, this is not part of the Icelandic Championship, so they don't really care what's going to happen. So they have the whole winter to fix the cars if something goes wrong. So this is going to be, they're gonna drive hard.
How does this event play into your series, or explain that to me?
Yeah, well, thank you, man. Well, we keep the same. We play by the same rules as back home. I mean, we have all the standards that we have up back home and brake testing and all that. But these hills are pretty similar from what we do back home.
Okay.
They might look different for you guys because we're doing like going around and actually one of the cars here, one of the buggies, has just installed a rear steering.
Yeah, I saw you. He was out there testing earlier, right?
Yeah. We're gonna see how that goes, and he's gonna use this chance to practice for next season back home.
So is the rear steer new just to him, or is that something that's not common on those cars at all?
It's not common. We've had cars with rear steering though, and some guys back home handled it pretty good, but this driver on the Dream, this is the first time he tried it.
It definitely
so
takes some getting used to.
Exactly,
So.
it's gonna be challenging, and it's gonna be a lot of fun, and he's gonna have a lot of fun with it. I mean, he's gonna go all in with that just to get to know the equipment. Yeah.
Right. Well, now it sounds like the perfect opportunity for
Exactly.
that here.
Yeah.
And the type of racing the courses that you guys have are a lot more technical because you're avoiding the flags
sticks.
that are out there. Yeah. So
we set down sticks, and maybe I'll go over that when we race tomorrow. You gotta have certain collars on each side and stuff like that, and you get penalties for this and that. And yeah, Dave, you want to get in on this?
I'm just getting a little comfortable.
Oh yeah.
Are you okay?
I'm really good. I'm just holding back not to touch your thigh, man.
It'll be whoa. Easy, Bess.
That's okay.
I'll never be able to run for office now.
That's friendly. Were you planning to?
No telling. No telling with me, baby.
But yeah, we're definitely gonna have a good time, and all the guys are really psyched to be here. And I see them up there now doing some. They're looking at the tracks. This is the drivers for Formula Off-Road. They're walking through all the tracks. That's what they do back home. They just learn the tracks, where to turn, where to floor it, and whatnot.
Yeah.
So they should know the tracks, and we have drawings of it also. And
so right now you guys are about to see the folks walking up the hill.
Yeah.
What's Trip pulling?
There's something going on. Zach is going crazy in the hills here. This is nice. This is a good setup. We're close to the hills, and we're going to see a whole lot.
What's up, Cassie Stewart? Hey, Josh Wolf. Hey, Angie Bacon. Thanks for joining us, everybody.
Thank you, sir.
Do some greeting.
Ah, it's hot out here.
It is, and it's not just me.
No, it's not just you. Summer's just like got one final fling apparently before.
But you know what?
Fall.
After this, it's going to be like 30 degrees every day. So you know what? I'm enjoying the heck out of it.
Yeah, that's true. We'll probably complain when it's cold. So
Yeah,
Probably.
exactly. That's usually the
Probably
case,
my
yeah.
foot.
Dave's like, I'm already sad about it.
They were almost threatening more heat tomorrow. Do you know that?
Don't say that.
They were threatening that. I don't know.
They're also threatening a shower tonight, which is going to knock the dust down.
That would be nice.
It
That would
is
be
going to be beautiful.
Sounds good, Cassie. We'll see you Friday.
All right.
So we'll have UTV, SRS, and Formula Off-Road all just kind of alternating.
Yeah.
For the next 2 days. We're going to start with UTV tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Central Time, and then we'll go to SRS Hill 1, Formula Round 1, SRS Hill 2, and then Formula Round 2.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a very full day of racing tomorrow.
It's gonna be a long day.
Yeah.
But we're going to kick it off today at 5 p.m.
That's right.
with the Bounty Series.
coming up.
5 p.m. Central Time. You're not going to want to miss this. The first two hills are going to be pretty much speed hills. Travis Skelton, Kentucky's own Travis Skelton, is in the lead of the series. He has done a spectacular job this season, just holding the lead, keeping
Really has.
keeping everybody
He's
at
been
arm's
out on
length.
there pre-running.
Yeah, that's Matt Merica. Look, we got Jessica Schultz.
Sarah
What's up,
Sorensen,
Jessica?
glad to hear that. We'll see y'all soon.
Christy Zabarkis, what's up? Jack Porter.
What's up, Jessica Schultz?
Christy Z. Some dude, Zach Arn. Who's that? You know this guy?
Zach
What?
Garner.
Can we ban
No.
him? Ban him.
Yeah. I don't think we should allow him in. It's gonna be problems. I don't know him though.
You got Brand. Is that Brandon Wheel Doctor? What's up, Brando? All my peoples are up in her row. All right.
All right, so what can we expect from the Formula racing and also the Formula announcing? Because it's not going to be me and Dave.
No. Well, I think we should not talk too much about that. I think we should just let people live that.
Just let it be an experience for
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly. It's going to be an experience. It's going to be mind alternating experience. But in the hills, we're going to have a lot of fun. The drivers are here to compete. They everybody wants to win this event. I mean, this is playing a real big part in the Icelandic off-road calendar. I mean, it's not part of the season, but this is a separate event. But
It's like a standalone event.
Exactly, yeah. But they want to win. I think they're going to go all in, and then they're just on Sunday. They're just going to pack up the buggies and containers, and they don't need to worry about that for a month or so. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope y'all going to see it. Hopefully, come over here and watch it live. But you can also do it here on this live.
I tell you what, Bessie. You remember 2 years ago? It was almost 2 years ago to the day.
Yeah.
Where we saw one of the worst wrecks we've ever seen. You've been doing this quite a long time, Bessie.
We haven't had a crash like that in Iceland, like never. It was Svanur Thomasson on the insane buggy, and something went wrong in a turn in the middle of the hill, and you've probably all seen it. And
He has been floating around Facebook lately.
and he just barely misses a digger or excavator or whatever, and he twists in the air and comes down on the side, and the rear suspension just flies away. And as you remember, we were standing here and we didn't get a lot of news. And
People in the audience were crying.
oh yeah, and you can hear on the video his daughter is crying so loud, and we got the news. We got the news that something bad had happened, maybe even worse than that. We heard that we were going to call in the helicopter and get him out, but then he stood up and walked out of the wreck and was taken to an hospital. And of course, he was a little bit beaten up and bruised, but
Yeah.
he was okay. And they rebuilt the buggy that night, and the buggy was racing the morning after. But
Wow.
that was the biggest crash we've had in Formula Off-Road ever, and
Wow.
it was a bad one.
And it happened right here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
I was standing about 5 feet away from Trip Pullen, and we looked at each other. when that went down, and we just knew that, you know, it was one of those situations that was kind of one in a million. I mean, nobody ever wants to see anything like that. Somebody wrote in one of the comments, I thought it was, well, I'm not going to say it was ignorant, but
you were thinking it?
I may have been thinking the comment was ignorant, but they were just like, well, with cages and the safety devices that people have in their rigs, a fall like that is nothing.
Exactly. I mean, we have bad crashes back home. Of course we do. And these drivers, they just walk usually right out of them.
Right.
And that is telling us that the equipment on board and the safety measures we do are up to speed. And I mean, these guys are never ever safer than when they're in the buggy. So.
Yeah, even so, you're still feeling it after something like that, though.
Yeah. Speaking of feeling it after that, I was talking with Paul Wolf a little bit earlier today, and he had a couple of separated ribs and just a bunch of weird stuff that went on when he wrecked in a woods course. And I'm telling you right now, he's back out here. He's still hurting, and it's been about, what, 3 weeks, Bree?
A
month ago?
I heard about it because I was competing in the same race, but I didn't know it was him. And then someone showed me a picture of the Can-Am and what happened, and it was scary. I'm glad it wasn't anything.
But
worse.
he is such the competitor. He's not going to have someone stand in for him. He is going to race and try to win the whole kit and caboodle.
Oh yeah.
He's right behind Timmy.
He's not willing to lose any of that ground.
Well,
you have a lot of safety measures on the rock bouncers.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, they're strong build. I've seen some crashes.
Oh yeah.
And I mean, there's a different rules going on. I mean, back home, if you turn over, even if it's a light or minor rollover, you cannot go further. You have to stop in the ice landing.
Okay.
And if you hit a cone,
yeah, well, you're allowed to go on, but you have to decide: do you want to go on and maybe get more penalty points and
decide if it's worth it or not.
Exactly. And backing up is a penalty and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different, but we're going to try and explain that tomorrow for the viewers and everybody, so they can enjoy the what they're seeing more. It's always better to know more. There he is, on his heels. That's good.
What's up, Eric Hagan?
I tell you what.
What's up, Mickey? Thanks for checking in.
Come here. Just
Hey, Bill.
pop your head in. We've got really famous people walking around, just walking around all crazy.
Come on in. NRRS right here.
Celebrity here.
Oh, hey! So what's up, Bill Blaisdell? What's going on, brother?
Here at the Southern Rock Race Series, having fun, Bikini Bottoms.
Man,
He's
the crowd is
filtering on the hills
in.
and climbing trees to hang banners and.
Hey, we got to do what we got to do, right?
Love you, Bill. We'll see you soon.
Love you, Dave. See y'all.
Hail, hail, the gang is all here.
So I'm calling this the backyard of the trailer today. We're not inside the production trailer.
We're in the
this time.
backyard.
We're not even on the back veranda like we were at Dirt Nasty. We're in the backyard this time, trying something new. I wish that the AC reached all the way out here.
Oh yeah,
Not
I was just
gonna lie.
going to talk about that. I mean, it's super chilled and good to be inside the trailer there with the air conditioning going on. It would be nice to be in there.
We do have a nice breeze going here, though.
Yeah, we do.
It's not like when we were here in the middle of the summer, So, count blessings, Bessie.
A few of us went over to Iceland. A month and a half ago?
Yeah.
And what was bizarre, a lot of you are like, well, I'll never get to go to Iceland, never get the opportunity to go. But if you want to see one of the coolest places on earth, the airline tickets are not that expensive, are they?
What, $300?
Yeah,
Back and
something
forth?
like that.
Under $300 for a round trip ticket to Iceland. That's all I'm saying.
And they all made it there and back.
Exactly, and if you played smart, you might be able to.
A great guy.
So if you're thinking about going,
Thank you.
you need to go look. Hey, you need to hit him up on Snapchat or Facebook. It's Bessie, Bessi, Theodorsen. Yeah, don't ask me to spell that.
Peterson.
I can though. Hold on. Can I? If I spell it,
Yep.
is it worth $10?
If you get it right,
Yes.
50.
$50.
Oh, I want in on.
Do I have to now?
Get a chance?
Do those accent marks count?
No.
THEODO. There may be an E there. Hang on, we're at a juncture right now. It's probably an E there, but I'm just gonna say R. S. Oh shit! He's like, I just lost $50. It's either an EN or an ON. So let's flip a coin for $50. Am I right so far, sir?
He's
So
just
I'm
thinking, well,
thinking-
I didn't shake his hand, so.
Yeah, exactly. And I've seen that you've been looking at my Facebook page a lot.
I may have stalked you once or twice, Bessie. I'm gonna go with an O. No, hold on. Theodorson. EN.
No. But
How close was he, though?
I gotta give you, it was up until that point, 100%. You got it.
Was
Did I get it?
No,
No, it's an O, but you got the first
The
part.
rest of it, so it's
I should have
Owen.
went with the O.
Yeah.
I wanted to save you $50.
Oh yeah. Thank you though.
What a good guy. Oh,
So he's
I don't
just
know where Dave's
leaving.
going.
Yep.
Bye, Dave.
But we're still alive, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
We're gonna hold down the fort now.
So who's watching here? Braden Grapevine.
What was that? Was that you?
That was a good sound, Dave.
Clyde said something funny.
Oh yeah. Do you want to share?
I really can't on air right now.
All right. Yeah, I
Oh
got you.
boy.
Ladies and
One
gentlemen,
of those kind of jokes, huh?
thanks for bearing with us. I've been Dave Z,
I'm still Bree Molitor.
and he is definitely Bessie Theodorsen with an E or an O
No.
or whatever. I don't even.
Oh, in the ending, yeah.
I done messed up. We will see you at 5 p.m. Central Time. We love you. God bless. Tell him God bless, Bessie.
God bless us, everyone.
We'll see you soon.